Good morning. Countdown is here. I am in the hotel gym and I literally have it all to myself. This gym is actually really, really nice, really spacious. I am about to get on the treadmill right now. Yorton Cup tomorrow. I'll keep you all updated. Show day, taking my food and warming it up in the microwave, which is in the lobby. I refuse to eat my first meal of the day super cold. Not a way to start your show day. Okay, so I'm in the hotel gym right now. There's other people in here, so I need to get about 15 minutes of just like a light pump going on. Try to utilize my carbs that I had for breakfast and get my pump in, and then head back up to the room and start getting ready for the day. Really just kind of focus on shoulders and glutes more than anything else, but again, just super light and just try to get in the right mindset for today. Okay, so what time is it? Yeah, 9:35 in the morning. I woke up, I had my breakfast, which was rice and chicken and a little bit of egg white, and then had a little bit of coffee, and then let my food digest for a little bit, did my last coat of tan, and then hit the gym for like 15 minutes just to get a little bit of a pump in, and like I said, kind of get those carbs working into the muscle. I'm going to do my own makeup for this show. It takes me like a good solid hour. I just really take my time doing my makeup. And then I'm going to go watch my coach compete. He's also competing here at the Yorton. He competes around 12:30. My hair gets done right after that. I do have someone help me with my hair because I do like add in extensions and a hair piece. And the plan is to come back here after that, do my top coat of tan, get my bikini on, my jewelry on, all the things. Make sure that I have everything I need in my bag, and then head back over. So bikini division doesn't start until 7 p.m., which is just so late. But we'll just see. I don't know. I think like going into this competition and this show and having this amazing opportunity, it's just, what can I learn from this experience? What can I gain? What do I want at the end of the day that I can still be so proud of myself for even being here and being a part of this amazing organization representing all natural athletes. You know, this is one of the biggest shows that the OCB has ever put on at the pro level. There's 200 athletes competing in all divisions, representing everything from men's physique to men's classic physique and women's wellness and women's bikini, and there's other divisions too. And so having 200 of us be here representing natural athletes all across the US is just so amazing and so special. And considering I only qualified to be here a month ago, I just have to be grateful for being here and taking it moment by moment and giving it the best that I can against these other professionals. So, you know, we'll see what happens. I don't get nervous until I actually am in line getting ready to go out. So I'm number 193. The moment they start saying my number is when I start feeling the butterflies in my stomach and like, okay, this is really happening. We're going to do this. And then, you know, you go out and you look at the judges and you know, you just try to keep it together. At least that's how it works for me. So I'm going to start doing my makeup. I'm going to listen to my man, Kobe Bryant. He has some really amazing motivational mindset speech that kind of helps me get in the right headspace for the day. And I will do my best to, you know, give updates and how the day is progressing. Having a little me time at the moment. Doing the stairs, trying to activate my glutes right now before I go out there. I like to be by myself. I try not to get in my head too much. not to get distracted by everything else that's going on. So just in here, double stepping, getting the glutes activated. We're just trucking away. Okay, so I'm at NutriShop. They sponsor me. They give me free protein and supplements every single month. They're actually having a buy four, get one free sale today. It's only today, but they do run this special occasionally. So I'm gonna try this Rise protein. This one has absolutely amazing reviews, specifically the cinnamon toast flavor. I am a cinnamon fan. I'm also a chocolate fan. So we're gonna give this Rise protein a try for this next month. Let's see, there's 25 grams of protein, 2.5 grams of fat, and 3 carbs. So this better not disappoint. And then for my BCAAs this month, I'm trying the pineapple lemonade flavor. BCAAs, branched chain amino acid. As you're expanding so much energy in the gym and with muscle specifically, BCAAs are a really good supplement to take. Plus, like, I just think of it as a way of giving my water some really good flavor because I drink so much water. So sometimes I'll add a little bit of a scoop in the morning and a little bit of a scoop later in the day just to keep my water interesting. So NutriShop is really great. Although they are like a chain type of business, they're also franchises. So each store, each location is individually owned. It's very mom and pop feeling here in this NutriShop. Dominic is the general manager, have a great relationship with him. They really are all about trying to get people healthy and getting them on the right supplements. And you know, you don't have to be a bodybuilder to come into this place, and they can help with weight loss, and they can help with nutrition and dieting and weight loss in general. But then yeah, also strength training and gaining muscle and all the things. So just an overall really, really good company. I'll go ahead and show the InBody and have Dominic kind of explain the benefits of having an InBody done. So this is Dominic. He's the general manager here at NutriShop. So he's going to talk a little bit about this InBody scan. I've had a number of InBody scans done. I wouldn't say they're like 100% accurate, but they're pretty darn close. And it's just a really good way of giving you an idea of like what your water weight is, what your body fat percentage is, what your weight is. And so typically, like anybody that was interested in losing weight and or building muscle, like coming in regularly to get an InBody scan like every 2 to 3 weeks just kind of like helps you know what your progress is. Because a lot of times, like when you're looking at yourself in the mirror or putting on clothes, like you don't really notice a difference unless you're like taking pictures consistently or measuring yourself consistently or doing something like this consistently. So right, like any sort of progress that you're wanting to do with making changes to your body, it's a slow process, but it does happen. So this is a good way of like checking to see kind of like what progress that you've made. So go ahead and talk a little bit about like kind of what it does and totally. Overall benefits and stuff like that.
So as she says, I'm Dominic. I'm the general manager here at NutriShop in Colorado Springs. And something that's really cool about our InBody though is that it's actually connected to this Fit Manager mirror. And this mirror is ran by AI, artificial intelligence, and it's super cool. So everything that you would normally see if you're familiar with InBody, you would get a printout sheet. Well, instead of that, you also have an app. You can see all of the results on your app, or if you don't want the app, I can explain all your results right here on my mirror. Also, you can go in, I can make goals for you, it can suggest certain products that you want to take. But like she said, the InBody is just a tool to really help you see where you're at and then progress. You can see your results, whether they're positive or negative. You can use those results and take them and apply them to make sure that your diet changes, your workout changes, or whatever you need to make changes, or none at all, depending on your results. So it's just a really cool tool. Not only can it help motivate you when you see good results, but it can also motivate you if you see bad results. So it's just an awesome tool to have, and it's free, so why not utilize it?
Yeah, it's free. So anybody could walk into NutriShop today
and let's say they really weren't interested in buying any supplements, but they just kind of needed to get an idea of where they're at with wherever they're at. This is just a really good tool. You can come in here, get the scan done. You don't even have, all you have to do is take your shoes off and your socks off. So highly recommend it. They do have some really, really, really good supplements here. And something that I really appreciate about Dominic, because we were talking about it earlier, is like, if there's a supplement brand out there that's being a little bit sketch and maybe they're putting some ingredients in their supplements that really are not healthy and they're trying to like hide things from you, like he's really good, the owner's really good about like not having those brands on their shelves. Like they're not here just selling anything. They're really looking at the brand, what they represent, and the ingredients before they put it on the shelf for consumers. So high five. I like that. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
My experience going to the Orton Cup, which is the biggest pro bodybuilding event that the OCB does every single year. So I got my pro card in August, and then like 4 or 5 weeks later from that was the Orton Cup. And because I got my pro card, it just automatically qualified me to compete at the Orton Cup. It really was an honor to be there, and the level of competition was huge. This was like the biggest OCB event that they have ever had, like 200 competitors overall for, you know, men's and women's divisions being represented. And so everybody just was on point. I mean, just watching the athletes in different divisions compete, you can just tell that people have been putting in the work, and everybody really deserved to be there. Looked like they had been competing for years. The muscle definition and confidence was there. It was apparent. And so it was like, okay, a whole new level. Like now competing at the pro level, it really is different. So the bikini division, typically bikini in any organization is always last of the day. So, you know, I want to say the Orton Cup started around 9 a.m. with men's divisions. And so went through all the men's divisions, and there's different divisions in women's, and then bikini's last. So bikini didn't even start until 7 p.m. And then because of my height, they group us according to different height ranges. And because of my height, I'm taller, and so I competed last again. So I think I finally got to go on stage around 7:45 or something like that. So there were 9 girls in my division, and you needed to try to get top 5 if you wanted to place and get a medal. And so I did not. I am super competitive, and I hold myself to very high standards. So I kind of walked away going like, boo, like, man, why didn't I place? What did the judges see? What did they not see? I'm working on getting feedback from them, because, you know, with any show that you do, being able to get feedback from the judging panel is super huge. Sometimes it's helpful, sometimes it's not so helpful. But, you know, for me, it's like I kind of try my best to reach out to the judging panel every time I compete, just to see like if there's any consistency in what they have to say or inconsistencies. And so I coach, and I really feel like I probably fell short a little bit with my upper body definition and like my width up here and how big my delts were compared to some of the other girls that were competing. I'm sure there's more than that, but when I get the judges' feedback, which hopefully will be soon, then I'll kind of know what I need to be focusing on, more so like when I get to my off season. So discouraged, frustrated that I did not get in the top 5. What are you gonna do so that next time you hit the stage, you hit a pro stage, you're gonna stand out. Like, I want to stand out. So I'm driven, I'm a fighter. I don't just roll over and be like, I'm done, I quit. It's like, you know what, the results, I'm upset with the results, but it's like, you know what, how can I be better next time? That's what I'm gonna do. With that being said, I am still in my prep season. So I have 2 more shows lined up for my competitive season, and then I'll be done. I have another show with the OCB. So I found out that I can still compete as an amateur with the OCB, competing for my pro card in the open class. So I got my pro card with the OCB in Masters. So Masters is age-based, and Masters in the OCB is anybody that's 35 and up. So that's where I got my pro card. I can still compete at the amateur level with the OCB and try to get my open pro card, which that's more based on height. So I am going to do an amateur show with the OCB here in about 4 weeks, because it's literally right here in Colorado Springs, not even a mile away from my house. So it's kind of neat. Not every federation works that way, but I am gonna take advantage of this opportunity because I can. And again, it's not even a mile away from my house. So in 4 weeks, I'm gonna compete in the OCB again and try to get my open pro card. 1 week after that, I'm gonna compete in a different natural bodybuilding federation, the USBF, United States Bodybuilding Federation. And that show will be in Chicago. That is a pro show. They are accepting my pro master status, and we'll see how it goes. I'm excited to try another natural federation. I think, exposing yourself as a bodybuilder as much as you can, wherever you can, is just beneficial for you overall. And, having something that you're always working towards and those goals, again, as bodybuilder, I just think is super important. So I really like to hit my competitive season pretty hard, as much as I can, financially as much as I can too, like how many shows I can do, how much I can travel, because, it takes a lot of work to get to where you're stage lean and stage ready. And so it's like, if I worked all this time to get stage lean and stage ready, like, I want to take advantage of my body being in this state and try to compete as much as I can. So that's what I'm doing. At the end of October, I'll be done. I will be done. I will go into my off season, to my bulking season. I will try to grow muscle, which takes a long time, but I'm in for it. I'm in for the long haul. As much as my body and my mind will allow me to do this sport, I want to do this sport. So I just want to invite you to comment below, to ask me questions, to give me feedback. What do you appreciate about my life? Like, what do you appreciate about me sharing? What do you want to see more of? What do you want to see less of? Let me kind of know, like, the direction I need to go. In my next vlog, I'm going to be sharing like a day in the life. I'm going to be sharing some of the meals that I'm currently eating and I'm on, and yeah, kind of what that looks like. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, like and subscribe, and I just appreciate everybody that does follow me right now. So there you go. Here we go. Had an amazing bathroom experience this morning. Beautician, is that even the word? This day is going to be so long. 193. I never know where to look. It's really awkward to like do squats and kickbacks in your bikini, so I'd rather do it this way. They always put the bikini girls last.